All right, Trace, hello and good afternoon. This is a quick watch list video. Now, I went over how last week went in regards to my stock positions, ETFs, and Forex as well. So personally, I didn't actually take a trade, but I did go over the managed account that I'm using as well. But I will, try my best to actually, where I can, take a trade. Now, it's quite interesting how the Aussie dollar played out to end the week as well. This is the first time I've actually looked at the charts since. No, I briefly looked at the charts on Saturday morning, but I was sort of looking at other positions in the US market in regards to my equities that I'm holding. But, it closed at 72.84, so it's above the resistance there. It's going to be interesting to see what sentiment holds this week. Because honestly, it was probably more leaning towards risk off. Like if we go to the S&P 500, we'll have a look at what played out. I think this is going to bring up. That's not what I want actually. Let's go S&P 100. There you go. So we go to the daily. You'll sort of see it wasn't a capitulation. Like it did hold up a little bit, but it's as you can see last week. It was closed near the lows. I mean, it did get as low as 32.99, but it's still something to pay attention to in regards to whether or not we can see a bounce. That was pretty significant. That was the 8th, was I think Tuesday, and we had a bit bounce, and then again, and then that sort of was pretty muted. Really, that's pretty neutral candle. So I guess the markets were sort of not, showing a lot of confidence. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week. We'll look at the US index as well. Just reading some macroeconomic reports and everything like that. It looks really honestly like with the tech sector, it might have been some repositioning in regards to the tech sector, the technology sector being very hard, and people just sort of, just maneuvering a little bit more into other positions or cashing out and then waiting to see what happens here, because we've got the US elections that are being undertaken, so it's quite interesting to see how that all plays out. And I have read though that either way the market will still probably be strong. So we'll see what happens there though. You'd have to think that with the Democrats there might be a little bit of a panic. We'll see, because Joe Biden mentioned about corporate taxes going up as well. So that we'll see what happens there. And the US dollar was, as you can see, didn't really. I mean, it's holding up there. Like it didn't. I wouldn't really say that candle there was bearish, but it's just thinking about it. It's pretty neutral, and it's not giving me a lot of information. So we'll go to the pound as well. Now I do have a short thesis on the pound as well. I am in this short as well. So. Actually, I did get in this on Friday, so I apologize about that, because I said I wasn't in any FX positions, but I am actually short this. Pretty much it's at entry there, so I did take it. Sorry for the wind noise as well. We'll see what happens there. There's Brexit chat. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how it plays out this month and into October as well. Have a look how gold finished as well. 1939. Okay, so pretty muted. Nothing really to talk about that. Sort of tested the high up there at 65 and might see a bounce again. It's going to be up and down. It's just very much, I guess it reflects what's happening in the equity markets. Like if we see a real, panic sell, we could see gold flood in with some buying interest, but we'll see. And let's go to the Euro US dollar just to finish off the video. And we'll go to the 4 hour. Okay, so it's actually it's held above 18374 or so, 375. So to me, it's pretty bullish. So we'll keep an eye on it and we'll just see what happens. But that's that, guys. I would say so. Thank you for watching. I'll put out another video probably on Monday night as well, and we'll just see what happens during the US session. So I'll put a video out, in the evening, probably 10 o'clock or so, and then we'll just wait and see what happens. All right, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens during the US session. So I might save for about a 10 o'clock update video just to see how the open of equities goes, and then what we see. But I will be keeping my eyes on the Aussie dollar as well if it can actually push a little bit higher, because it sort of looks like it continues to hover around high 72s. So we'll see again. It's been persistent, but it's, to me, we're going to have to see a significant risk-on move here Monday during the Asian session, and then further down the track, guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll check in probably in around just over 24 hours from now.